welcome to our broadcast. I am John Gamble.
And I'm Elsa Landberg. And to get things started, our CEO, Börje Ekholm.
We're here at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona. But I would really like to start with our deep concerns about the events in Ukraine. We're following this humanitarian crisis very closely. To support relief efforts, we're as a first step making a donation to the International Federation of the Red Cross, but we will do more in the coming days ahead. Of course, the safety of our people are at the front and center of what we do. But we're also in regular contact with our customers who in a time of crisis operate a critical infrastructure in what is a very dynamic environment. But now, back to Mobile World Congress. It's been 3 years since we were here last, and you will see we're here with a new approach. We're back with new products, new insights, and a new vision. A world where limitless connectivity improves lives, redefines businesses, and pioneers a sustainable future. Creating connections that make the unimaginable possible recognizes the core of our business. Building network infrastructure that connects billions of people and soon will connect everything. Connectivity is a force for good. We welcome you to join us on this journey and imagine possible. I'll see you again at the end of this broadcast, but for now, welcome to Ericsson at Mobile World Congress 2022.
Welcome to this, one of the experiences and immersive experiences here at Mobile World Congress. This is a factory of the future. A physical floor copied into cyber-physical continuum called a factory, a smart factory. You know, factories of the future don't really need lights. Many of the things that are there are robots, and robots don't need lights to work. That's why it's dark. But for the purpose of this video, let's switch on the light. Thank you very much. So what you're looking at here is actually a collaboration between several robots. You have the AGVs, or automatic guided vehicles. You also have an AMR here, which is an autonomous mobile robot. It's basically an AGV with a function. They're co-working together in this factory, and these AGVs are driving around autonomously, but not with a rail, but because they are physically in this presence. So everything in the digital cloud is then instantly visualized down on the floor and vice versa. So you might think, what happened to the normal factory? How did we get here? Let me tell you that. Very quickly, this is how it works. Factories of today are based on cables. Cables everywhere, and cables are expensive and unflexible, but effective, yeah? So if we want to create flexibility, we need to get rid of the cables. The only thing up until today that can actually replace everything a cable can do is 5G. You got the low latency and the reliability of 5G. So if you replace the cables, you create flexibility instantly. And that's what's so beautifully represented here, which is actually not in real life yet, but it's becomes to life here. And that's what's so beautiful with this. I've seen this on paper, and now I can see it live. It's wonderful. And in the end of this factory presentation, this immersive experience, you can see that, in this case, this bike assembled in the end, what personalized for the customer that orders exactly this bike. That's how perfectly, privately, personal it can be. And this factory has a 5G connectivity, but outside there is 5G connectivity as well. So in the end, when this product is sent off, it's sent off using a drone, and that drone is delivered through the factory and onwards through a macro network to the consumer.
So we just heard from John being in a factory in 2030. I'm now standing here at another one of our immersive experiences. But this one is maybe more focused on entertainment or any other type of social setting, really. In the digital world, we will have extra services as well as other functionalities, and these will enable things such as personal recommendations, immersive advertising, and more flexible buying options. In 2030, it might be super common for you to buy XR tickets to a music concert, where you'll have a great digital experience, but you can choose the physical seat of your personal choice. Maybe the most comfortable seat will be the one at your home. With limitless connectivity, we will be able to sense and respond to anything beyond our physical boundaries. How that could look like in a city setting is beautifully visualized here in this immersive experience. But what it will be for you in the future will be up to you. So we've just looked into the future. And John, he's run ahead to look into what's available here and now. I can't wait to join him in a bit. And then we'll hear from Börje once again. But now, over to you, John.
I'm standing here by the Ericsson radio system. Now, whether you want to talk about transport, RAN compute, cloud RAN, or traditional site building, this is the place to be. An example of what has really been going on is the efficiency and the sustainability of producing radio waves. Here is an example. This is the 3218 interleaved antenna with built-in radio as well, but it has passive and active parts. So, for instance, if we connect a low-band FDD like this, 2260, with a mid-band FDD, 4419, it goes into the passive part. Then on top of that, you have an active TDD part. So you cover everything from mid-band to low-band in 3 components. And also built into this 4490 is the Ericsson Silicon, which, for instance, can do PIM cancellation, which is super important. Then on the uplink, you want to have interference management. So that's built into the interleaved antenna. So all in all, 3 components build up a complete site and very power efficient. That's what we need to do. Now let's go and have a look at what Elsa is doing. I'm very excited about this.
If it's something that we've learned throughout the last couple of years, it's the importance of being able to create high trust connections in between each other on a distance. And this demonstration really showcases that. It's called holographic communications. And what it does is to create a 3D hologram, which makes the level of trust in between people higher and is applicable in so many different use cases. It would look something like this on the screen. So it's not an avatar we're speaking about here. And how this is built up? Well, I'm holding 2 very consumer-friendly devices in my hands. It's the mobile phone, where all the compute happens. And then you connect it to a pair of very, very lightweight glasses. I'm just going to connect it here. So very lightweight glasses. And in these, you will have the actual experience of the hologram. So you need to put this on in order to experience it. Going forward, you'll also be able to lose the cable, which makes the full experience even more user-friendly. What's great about this is that it's running live on 5G right now, so ready to use. I'm now standing here in the enterprise area, which is showcasing a large part of Ericsson's enterprise portfolio. Key aspects here are that enterprises are generally looking for solutions that have high flexibility, high performance, and that are easy to deploy. More specifically, I'm standing by the Ericsson private 5G stand, and here you can see the different needs that different enterprises might have. For example, you can look at this interactive experience that we have here and compare, for example, an outdoor port and dive into the different needs that that might have, compared to, say, a factory floor. So those are a few things that you can experience right here at Ericsson Private 5G stand. Now, let's go over to John again. John, I've now been by both the consumer area, exploring opportunities, and also the enterprise area, and I can't help but wonder now, how do we tie this all together?
How do we tie this up? How do we monetize on all these opportunities? I got two words for you. Network slicing. This is probably going to be one of the more popular areas because this is talking about why network slicing, why we need to create these network slices is because we need to monetize and create new revenues. So here we are showing a live network slice, two slices, one phone here that can show a private phone and a work phone in the same phone. Together with Far East Tone in Taiwan, we have already done this, so this is shown live here. One phone, one user, one SIM card, one operator, two bills. Now that is from today one, how to create money. This is going to be super popular. And you can either do 5G in the 4G way, or you can do 5G in a 5G way.
Thank you, Elsa and John, for taking us on that fabulous tour. Past years have been characterized by enormous change, but also by rapid technological innovation. We're entering a new era of digitalization that has accelerated dramatically during the pandemic. Digitalization that will be enabled through our connectivity solutions, which is going to unleash a level of innovation we have never seen before. The networks we build are a powerful platform for innovation that drives digitalization in every corner of the globe. Technologies such as AI, IoT, or the cloud, they have the potential to make enterprises much more efficient and deliver a much better and superior customer experience. But we must remember, they are nothing without the connectivity solutions that 5G can allow. Among other things, this new era is going to broaden access to healthcare and offer opportunities for anyone to learn anything, anywhere. It's going to empower enterprises to become completely agile with fully connected and constantly optimized value chains. This new world will present CSPs with new opportunities to create value. But perhaps most importantly, we believe limitless connectivity is going to be pivotal to solving the climate crisis. As a company, we plan to halve our emissions by 2030 and be net zero in our own activities by that time as well. The real potential, though, for reducing carbon emissions, that comes when we apply connectivity solutions across other industry sectors like transport and manufacturing. And as an example, our own factory has achieved a 24% reduction in carbon emissions. A meeting place like Mobile World Congress, where people are coming together across the whole ICT ecosystem, is a great place to start forming those new partnerships that will help shape a better world. The Mobile Miracle has already connected billions of people with countless social and economic benefits. I invite you all to join us on this next step of the journey to help us realize a world where limitless connectivity improves lives, redefines businesses, and pioneers a sustainable future. Thank you for joining us today.